Jackpa. Oh, this Andrew.
My name is Chris.
And today we are here to talk about amazing video from Tayo, and the title is Why Everyone is Leaving Nigeria for the UK. And bro, what's the meaning of Jackpa?
Yeah, Jackpa is a Yoruba language, and I'm Igbo, by the way. I'm not Yoruba.
So why you say you don't understand?
No, I understand some Yoruba language. So Jackpa, it means I think I understand Yoruba language.
I just speak Yoruba past you. I don't be Nigerian, I be Ghanaian.
Bro, it doesn't matter. You understand? It depends on what you want and what you want to learn. The language. Well, yeah, Jackpa means going. Yeah, living. You understand?
They talk say run.
Run, bro. What is it?
That's what they talk. Wait, let's go. It's okay. Let's go. Don't force it. Let's go.
Wait, you go put all this one while I talk now for.
We go cut. We are
going. No, talk on where now. Japan means running. We might just talk this song. Yeah, but Japan means living, going, or running. You know.
Oh, okay.
Anything that has to relate to that.
Okay, let's go. Let's move to the video. Tayo.
Running away from Nigeria.
For years, Nigerians have looked for better opportunities outside of the country.
Look at the departure hall.
Even though I love Nigeria, I think it's time to put myself and my family first.
We all love the country, but basically like there's no hope.
I've been in this country since 2013.
I've lived in London for 20 years.
The economy of this country is not designed for people to be rich.
It's designed for you to work and put back into the system.
I was the only black female in my class. I couldn't socialize.
You don't get friends here. You are your father, you are your mother, your uncle. You are everything for yourself.
It became really depressing for me, and along the line, my dad died.
I lost a child before. I'm not losing any again.
I think I love the intro, and I've been watching Tayo videos for quite some time now, and I think he's the best when it comes to making content and also documentaries about those things. I don't know, it's your first time, right?
Yeah, it's my first time of watching Tayo
video.
I just saw this video and then I said, let me take a look at it, and the contents I'm seeing, the videos I'm seeing, I think it's really it's driving me to watch more. So it's a nice video about things that are happening currently now in Nigeria.
Let's go. Jackpa. So that's how they spell Jackpa.
Every year, thousands of Nigerians flood embassies, stand in endless queues, and gather at airports.
So meaning those people, they are leaving?
Yeah, of course, man, they are at the airport, so that's the thing. Me, I'm a Nigerian, but the thing is, I'm not in Nigeria. I'm not currently in Nigeria.
So you Jackpa?
Man, everybody don't Jackpa.
Tickets that promise more than just a change of scenery. They carry with them dreams of new beginnings, a fresh start, and the hope to rewrite their destiny.
I'm finally leaving Nigeria, UK. I hope you guys are ready for me.
Over the past few months, I set out to understand the true motive behind this massive exodus, a puzzle that has been misunderstood for so long.
There's no structure, there's no infrastructure in place. So people want to take that brilliance and take it to a country that works, a structure that works.
This is the story of countless Nigerians who have refused to be boxed into the limitations of the country that they...
See, that part that she said, we Nigerians, we are productive, like personally, like when you meet a Nigerian citizen, we are productive, understand? I'm not bragging, but comparing to other African nations, other African countries. So it's not a brag, I don't know about all that, but for me, I think we are productive. Just like what she said, they are taking what they have to other countries who value it.
Oh, okay.
You understand? our leaders, they don't know what we have. They don't value it. Man, you have seen the statement, the popular statement from the previous president, Mohammed Buhari. After making all his statements, he had to say, "You lazy Nigerian youths" and all that, and it went viral. You understand? He's calling us
you Nigerian lazy youth.
He's calling us lazy Nigerian youths. We are lazy. That's what he means. So that's the thing. Man, I'm here in Ghana. I will testify. You understand? I'm here in Ghana, and I'm telling you, Ghana economy is good. Like in terms of their currency, is good. But things are expensive here because they don't produce anything. But come to Nigeria, I'm telling you, even though our leaders don't support us, and then we don't get any, like we hardly get help from these leaders. Still yet, we try as much as we can to be as productive as we can.
I think
So they chose Japa.
The Japa culture.
this person on so about Boko Haram, that was the reason why he moved from Nigeria to UK to stay.
Now, during the issue of Boko Haram, right, the time it was very brutal. You
But
understand?
that time, were you in Nigeria?
Yes, I think 2013, 14, and 15. I was still in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
I was still in Nigeria, so anybody that had the opportunity would leave that time. You understand?
It was too bad.
Yeah, but we had that time. That's when we have. I think 2012. We still have President Goodluck Jonathan, and he's good. You understand? His leadership was good. The only thing is, the thing that's happening to Nigeria is still unknown. You understand? It's still unknown to many.
Like you don't know the group of people that organized those things.
Yeah, but to summarize the whole thing, it's all about greedy, envy, and corruption. You understand?
Okay.
And it's all still in the hand of any leader, all these leaders, all these heads, all these leaders. You understand?
Yeah.
That's where everything lies.
All right.
So the guy, him jabbering during that Boko Haram is also good, because me, if I had the opportunity that time, bro, I would also jabber.
For my parents, they just saw the vision like, we can't keep living like this, average, and our children as well, average. Let's take this risk. Then my dad said, you know what, he will go first, and then we'll pull every other person, bit by bit, settle, and then everybody else will come. He left in 2003. Then my mom and I left 2019. Was it a year after or 2 years after? My brother left, and then my sister came last.
So meaning, when according to this lady, the whole family now lives in UK. They're not in Nigeria anymore. They're all Japa.
Yeah, according to what she said. Yeah, according to what she said, like that's their plan. The family have to let her go first, and then
their father went.
Their father went, and then
came for his mother.
Yeah, according to what she's saying, I think maybe all of them by now they will be in the UK. All the family, they planned it very well.
But do you think it's a good idea to just move the whole family to different country to start a new life?
Man, bro, see, the thing is, aside from me, but I think let's say 80 to 90%, 70 to 90% of any Nigerian that you ask, they will tell you, man, bro, if I have the money, I will move all my family, everyone to the UK. Understand? But me personally, I also wonder if I have the money, I will move everybody to the UK. Understand?
But I do think it's a good idea to move your family, all your family.
No, it's good. Right now, at the moment, it's a good idea. Unless maybe we'll have a good leadership in Nigeria. See, Nigeria is a good country. That's one thing you have to know. That's why it's hard for even when someone start making the money.
Even when someone.
Even when someone start making the money back, the person might even reconsider. But at the moment, what we are facing, because we know that Nigeria is productive and we have so many things. We have so many things that are so attractive to other nations that will make other countries to even come to Nigeria. But due to the people leading us, the greediness, the envy, everything
it's bad.
It's bad. We just need good leadership.
Okay.
The citizens are okay. They are brilliant. They are smart. They are productive. We are good. But leaders, they are just the one killing us. And no matter what you do.
So the whole game changer about me leaving Nigeria was actually this whole pregnancy. I think I got pregnant in 2021 and I was due for February 2022. 12 p.m. the second day, I started passing this thing like urine started coming out of my own body. And I was still like, I'm still not getting attention. You people come and check me. This thing is not normal. At the long run, when a doctor will come in, they say it has to be an emergency cesarean. They started the whole process. But I saw the whole mood in the room that day. The baby didn't make it.
So in this case, this one is not a leadership matter. This one is not the presidency or whatever. This one looks like the carelessness of someone, the nurse or the doctor. That was the reason why the lady lost his baby. So this one, you can't blame the leaders.
Yeah, you can't blame the leaders that for the present time, you understand, but everything still traced back to the leaders.
Someone actually walked up to me and she was like, it has happened to her before. I have to brace up. Brace up from what? I am broken. Why is Nigerian happening to me? Sometimes I feel like probably because we are too much in that country is the reason why they feel like if you want to die, die. I have to see with my husband one day like, yeah.
One of the things that has really failed us in Nigeria is health. My dad had pneumonia and he was misdiagnosed for tuberculosis, and that went on for years. That was the cause of his own death. I think the breaking point for me was the NSAS event.
What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it?
If you look at the motive of all of those young people that came out to protest, their motive is to see a better Nigeria. And at the end of the day, look at what happened to them.
They've killed him. They've killed him.
There was no warning, nothing. They came shooting. People were just dropping. I can't even explain that to you.
I think 2015 or 16. I think, okay, getting close to the COVID. So I think 19 that was.
The NSAS, no.
That was 2020.
Yeah, 2020. It's after during the COVID or after the COVID. Yeah.
So what is your take on that? Do you think it's
the NSAS protest is brutal. You understand? It's brutal.
But that time were you in Nigeria?
No, I was not in Nigeria at that time. But I lost my very good friend, bro.
Oh.
My very good friend that we've been together for years, we've been together from 2009 till I left Nigeria, bro. So I lost that person. And it was during the NSAS protest. And he went to protest.
He didn't go back home.
He didn't go back home.
So when I got on the plane the first night in 2002, I thought to myself, in 6 months I'll be building mansions in Nigeria, I'll be buying cars and I'll be doing everything. But I got here, you see the reality of life. It takes you like a year or two before you even settle.
In 2011, when I first had the opportunity to come to the UK to do my master's, and after master's, I was enjoying the country. I wanted to stay longer, so I started my PhD at the time as well. But life wasn't very easy because I also nearly got married as well. My wife joined me as well, so we had the first child. We also had this.
I'm one of the first shockers I had was in retail. That was one of the first jobs I did. And then I just said, oh, so where is my chair going to be? And then the guy looked at me and said, what chair? And I thought, so am I going to be standing for the rest of my shift?
I have one story where I went to Tesco's and then I saw an old woman who was about 80 years old or so, and she was struggling to pack her bags. Me as a Nigerian who just came, I didn't know anything then. I just came over to try to help her, and she looked at me like, are you trying to steal my stuff? So that's when a couple of the black people who were there told me, you know, this is the UK, you don't do that here.
So, meaning that's the culture shock to him, because he think what they are doing in Nigeria, he can do the same thing in UK.
Yeah, as the UK. You know, each country they have their own
lifestyle
way of living.
Yeah.
So it was just different. You know, in Nigeria, I would wake up, you know, whenever I wanted to wake up, I'll go and play tennis. Here, I had to learn to turn up on time. I'm saying please and thank you, waiting your turn. That's not something I was used to. I knew everybody everywhere, and I could make a call and just go to the bank, sit behind the counter, get my money sorted, and I'll just walk out. But here, I just had to, you know, join the queue, do everything like everybody else, and trust me, that really humbles you.
I sat at home for about 2 months, and after 2 months I started doing cleaning in central London. I was paid £4 an hour for my cleaning job.
When I applied for some jobs, one guy actually called me from one company, a recruiter, and said, we can't pay you. It's today I realize why some of these things happen then, because some of the people that you end up working with don't even have degrees, they don't even have diplomas. So I realized that what you need is actually work experience, and I always tell people that when you come to this country, no one cares about your degree, no one cares about your PhD. It depends on what job you want to go into, but if you don't have UK work experience, no one's gonna hire you. And I thought to myself, so why am I paying £9,000 on top of what I've already paid? And I'm gonna end up going to work in freaking Tesco's with an MBA degree.
So, meaning in those developing countries, right, degrees don't really count. It's all about experience.
Yeah, I think it's all about experience, number one, and then those countries, degrees to me, I think like country like UK, that all degrees counts, but you know, degrees like it counts, but experience matters. What really matters, you understand? They will ask you if you have worked in UK, any of the UK, any part in the UK before, if you have any UK experience, working experience, all those things. So, but for if it's in Nigeria, man, a lot. There's a lot that goes in when you want before you get employed.
a lot like how, you have to pay bribe, you have to get first class degree or whatever.
And even after getting all the degree, they will tell you that the degree matters. But even after getting all the degrees in the whole world, man, if you don't
know someone,
you are not getting anything.
It's
in Nigeria.
It's the same here in Ghana, you know, like no matter your educational.
Yeah, that one I think is general in Africa. No.
If you don't know someone, if your father don't know someone, it's very hard for you to get a job. There is a saying that you give me what you have, then I give you what you want. So most ladies, the leaders have to nag them before they give them the jobs.
That one is common in Africa now.
See, Uber boat.
It's true, the economy of this country is not designed for people to be rich.
It's designed for you to work and put back into the system. A lot of people used to go to Sainsbury's to shop. A lot of people used to go to Tesco's. A lot of people used to go to M&S and things like that. But now, you go to Aldi or you go to Lidl, everyone is...
But I think for what they are saying, the system is for you to make money and put it back to the system. Even when they check our African countries, now they are operating the same way because they are paying a lot of taxes. Even in Ghana here, there are some stuff that you buy, there's a tax sticker on top of it.
Yeah, okay.
So whatever amount that they are paying you, you are paying the same thing, like you are paying like 1% to the government.
Yeah, it's good. The tax is good if it's being used to do what they really they really said to do with it. You understand? Nigeria also, I think they take tax, but then what are they doing with it? They take government, they take a lot of tax. They take some money from company owners and all, but what are they doing with it? You know, all those things. The country's revenue. What are they doing with it? What is happening? I don't know about Ghana because yeah, it's for you people who are for Nigeria, the one I know, the government they are not really doing anything with the tax that we pay. The same here, they are not doing anything with the tax. Did you see the rules? Some of the rules? Yeah, but country like UK, bro, man, even if they are taking, I don't know how their tax structure is, but you will see it that the government they are working, they are doing something. They are doing something. They are doing something with the country's revenue. You will see it. Yeah.
And queue they're just waiting to make sure that everyone can eat in their family. So
one of the biggest costs, two of the biggest costs actually. The first one is your house rent, and the second biggest thing that you're going to spend money on is your childcare.
According to UK Office for National Statistics, the average cost for rent in London exceeds £1,500 per month, with other major cities not far behind. This pressure is even more
£1,500 for monthly. You can use it to rent whole house in Ghana, right? Like there are some places that you can use it to rent for like 1 year. Yeah, I mean 1,100. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. And they are using it for months, man. What's up? Come back home. No, but it depends because the way their system is structured, it depends on the type of work you do and what you do. And you cannot see maybe like all this. So for instance, the average worker, like people that earn lower salary and no, they don't do all those things. I think they pay their tax according to what you make, you are, and the work you do, and all that things. I think even this one is not funny because if you check Dubai, the amount of money that we pay on accommodation rent is, I think last time we were there calculating, and we noticed we are 1 month rent can even rent 1 year in Ghana. You understand? So imagine comparing like Nigeria to UK and Dubai. You will notice Africa, when it comes to our accommodation, it's very cheap. Yeah, it's cheap. The thing is, cheap, one thing that African leaders don't know is maybe they will be thinking that I don't know what comes in their mind, but me, for instance, I think if one African country like that just stand up and develop and stop the greediness, stop all this corruption, and try to really put their head down and develop the country the way it's supposed to be, they will find out that Africa is really a very nice place to be. Because all these countries like UK, US, Europe, that they pay, their taxes are high, the living the cost of living they are so high compared to Africa. If we actually have what they have, which is possible, someone will see it and they will say that no, it's not possible. Africa can never go to this place. Africa can never get to this level. Africa, but bro, it's possible. But let me ask this question. You see, I heard something when we were in Dubai that when Dubai, UAE begin to build those kind of buildings, those kind of infrastructures and factories and those stuff, they went to several countries for help, for them to borrow them some money to build all those things. Now those countries, they are the one benefiting from whatever they give out. Whatever they give out, because when you check, Indians have big companies in Dubai, and also Philippines, Pakistan, they have big companies. Yeah, in Dubai. Of course, when Dubai was starting out, bro, they went to a lot of countries to. I heard that they even came to Nigeria. Yes, of course. But you didn't give them during the Obasanjo time. Me, I didn't give them. They didn't buy Nigeria. I say your government did not give
Demoli.
Bro, that's the government. That's during the Obasanjo regime. They know what they did. I don't know what they did, but they think, yeah, they came for them for a loan or something. But
And so they said that was the reason why they don't like Nigerians. Is that true?
that one is for their own, and it's not for me. Now in Dubai, there's too many foreigners in Dubai. The foreigners, they are the ones that don't like, not even Dubai. The Emirates themselves, bro.
They're okay with Nigerians.
They're okay with Nigerians. I've worked with some of them, bro. They're okay. They like Nigeria. The Emirates,
even not Nigerians. They like Africans.
Yeah, the real local of Dubai, they like Nigerians. But the foreign, I'm talking about the foreigners that are there. The Philippines,
Indians,
the Syria, even our own Egyptians self.
Yeah. Even the Ethiopians.
The Pakistan, the India, they are the ones that don't like Nigeria, not the Emiratis.
For Pakistan, I think they are okay with Nigerians.
Most of the companies, bro, the foreign companies there, they just don't like Nigeria, understand? So they have their own reason. It's not by maybe what the governments have done, but
other major cities not far behind. This pressure is even more compounded when a spouse and children are involved.
For 5 years, I lived with my aunt and my family.
My husband and I found it very difficult, to look after ourselves. And you can imagine with 3 kids, that was like, I don't want to say the most horrible thing, but thank God for the family, support system that we have here. If not for that, I don't know what would have happened.
Did you ever experience any discrimination or racism while you were here in the UK?
Here, discrimination comes in different package, and a very silent one and very painful.
There's this unconscious bias, I would call it. You tend to get from people. You are in a meeting, no one is asking you the questions, and you're wondering, they're just assuming you wouldn't know.
I've been in meetings where they should be talking English and realize they can speak French because I don't speak French. That is racist. We in England, we are speaking French in a meeting.
Racism is everywhere. Even I would say, even in our own continent, we're being racist to ourselves. Even in the same country, sometimes we will say we don't like these people. Let's say, let me use Igbo and Yoruba for instance. Sometimes they will say, I don't like Igbo. This one will say, I don't like Yoruba. Racism is everywhere. But when it comes to their side, because of you are black, the treatment is kind of very harsh, because we don't see it that way. But even in Dubai, I think first the COVID time, when that time I was doing delivery work, when you enter lift with Filipinos and those kind of Indians, the moment that they see you coming in, they will go out, then you will be left alone. So for that side, it's kind of normal to us, and I think we are fighters, so we are not giving up.
Racism is everywhere. If it's for racism is everywhere, especially for we blacks. You understand, the skin color is a lot. It's a lot of issue. See, if you are born black alone, man, bro,
it's a lot.
Talk more of when you come from Nigeria.
No, you are in the hellfire.
Racism thing.
No.
I was driving to work a few weeks ago, and so this guy pulled in front of me, and I pulled up beside him eventually. And I was asking him, what's up, dude? Like, why would you drive like that? And he went and started making monkey signs at me. And I thought I was dreaming. I was like, what?
I've had situations where I am the one dealing with the issue. It is my job, it is my role, but then I don't get asked. They're asking the next person, and then the next person is coming to come and get the information from me. So you wonder what's going on here. But if you've lived here a long time, you start to let it just wash over you, I feel, and I tend not to notice it as much.
Eventually I saw the police and I reported to the police. The police, just take your details, take your address. They've written me a couple of times and I've not bothered responding because they're still asking me for one single detail, which I felt was the most important thing that I gave to them. What's the guy's reg number? And I've given it to them 3 times, but they're still asking me what's his reg number. So I decided I'm not going to bother.
Can you just take me through that experience of like that leaving at 3 and then.
Obviously, when he left, I definitely I was 3. I didn't know what was going on. 2003, there was no internet, and then telephone, but calling Nigeria is going to be very expensive. So it has to be very short conversation. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. Did you go to school today? Yes. Have you done your assignments? Yes. Okay. Bye bye. So that was our relationship for so long.
It became really depressing for me, and I was missing my parents. And along the line, my dad died. For me not being there to pay my family stuff for my dad, my best
that
friend,
cemetery is African cemetery.
and it's still one of the hardest things ever that a man could ever go through. For a year, I almost got on the plane to go back home, but with advice from my mom. And before my dad died, I think he left a message to say, please don't let him come back, because I know he's gonna try to come back and to be there to do that. So it was just one of the most painful part of my life.
You always tell me, don't worry, one day you come. One day became 1 year. One day you come. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Drink water, drop cup, 16 years. In between those years, you like, would this ever happen? How do one really make up for 16 years? I don't think both of us I don't think we figured it out yet. Because sometimes I get jealous when I go on social media and maybe during Valentine's Day and I see a young girl like 5 years old going on a date with their dad. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But I can't be 5 again. I'm old now. Everyone is kind of busy.
I left my family behind, and for about 9 years, I never saw my dad, never saw my mom, my brothers, my sisters. Things like WhatsApp helped make it better, helped to soften it, but you just realize that in reality, I've actually not seen them. Sometimes you don't realize how much it affects you mentally until you put yourself back in that situation.
It's a tough one. I don't really think
this part. Okay, you for instance, I think for how many years were you out without seeing your family, and how was the feeling?
Oh, it's like I think 6 years. Yeah, 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, but bro, only the first 2 years. But I wanted to go back. Like when I left from Nigeria to Dubai, for the first 2 years, all I was telling them is I'm going to come back. I cannot stay here because number one, aside from the things that I faced, the racism thing, had to get a job because of you're Nigerian, all those things. Aside from those ones, first, bro, missing my family alone, my mom, all those care, all those care that makes you to
go back
be
home.
more like a human being. You don't face them. You don't see all those things again, bro. I'm telling you, for 2 years,
You were struggling with that.
no, like for the first 2 years, all that's been in my mind is I want to go back. I keep on calling them, like I'll be coming back. I'll call my mom. I think I'll just find a way to just at least raise flight tickets next month. I will be coming back.
What we have is way. I think I got pregnant. From the very first day I was told to contact my midwife. The whole experience is different style. The care was too much. And sometimes I need to tell my husband, these people want to use cord to injure me. We had the baby in under like 30 minutes. The baby was given to me by my side. And I was like, it is not this hard. Why did they make it hard for me? I was discharged the second day. We went home, started doing my normal activity. We can do better in Nigeria. We can do much better.
Of course, man.
My son.
That's
Minidocu.
son. Wow. Very nice guy.
And I know definitely I'll be like, I have a strong mother.
You don't understand what you said?
Because that's
This Yoruba language,
whenever my husband
I don't understand Yoruba.
Why you don't understand Yoruba?
You do understand all the language in Ghana?
Yeah.
All the language you have here.
Yeah.
You understand all of them?
All of them.
Here we are now.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
It's a different story. But never, that's part of my story. I love to chat before. I'm not losing any again. And that's my thing. Our mom, you need to do
I feel her emotion. Imagine carrying a pregnancy for a baby for 9 months, and on the D-Day you lost the baby. That's very bad.
It's painful, bro. No if it's that one, it's really painful.
Yeah. So wow, Africa will kill us.
That's it. Thank you.
Love you.
Wow.
For me, it's been worth it because I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful life.
You just see life from a very different perspective. Like anything is possible. I'm sure if I were to be in Nigeria, I can't say what I own a house at 22. What did you steal?
It doesn't go 100% here too. There are cases that I've seen too. There are people who lost their child during childbirth here too. But I'm still saying that they take 100% caution here.
Looking at where I've come from and where I am today, this was my goal, to have a beautiful life, to have beautiful kids, and to make sure that I can take care of my mom and I can take care of my family. So as long as I'm doing that, this has been worth it for me.
If this life ends and then another one starts, will I move again? If Nigeria is still the way Nigeria is looking like, I love my country, don't get me wrong, I think I will still move.
I like where I am now. It's all been part of the package and I'm grateful for it, and I would still have done this even if I knew this is what I was going to go through.
The success of Nigerians in the UK highlight the untapped potential within Nigeria itself. Many Nigerians in the UK and other countries are law-abiding citizens who are constantly contributing positively to their communities. Nigerians have also made significant strides in the healthcare sector, where many work within the National Health Service. This suggests that with better governance and improved infrastructure, Nigerians could harness this potential domestically rather than exporting its most valuable assets, its people. The desire to jackpot may fade from the headlines, but it will never disappear from the hearts of those seeking a way out. And until the root causes are addressed, this story is doomed to repeat itself over and over again. So thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys loved watching this. This was a whole documentary that I had to travel out to the UK to shoot because I felt this was a very important story that needed to be told. Shout out to the team who spent countless hours researching all of these and piecing all the different parts of this story together. I couldn't have done this without them, so shout out to all of you. As always,
Upon all the video and everything that you watch, what is your take on that, on the video?
Yeah, I think Tayo have said it all. Like, imagine Nigerians in all these developed countries using their potential, using their ability to build that country. For instance, check out the footballers. Let's even talk about people that we know. In football, check out the people leading in national team.
Yeah.
Check out in boxing, AJ.
Yeah.
Check out in other areas. You understand? The ball comes down to the normal, the minor work, the health scare. You see the news. Nigerian students, they are leading in some of the medical studies and all that. So all these things, bro, it speaks highly, but the negligence of the leaders that we have, they can never see to this. They can never see this as a potential, as a good potential to really sit down and then
create something.
Come down to their human senses, forget about greedy, forget about the lifestyle that they need, and then come down and do what they are supposed to do to take care of the country, so that we can use this ability and this ability that we have on our own country, because that's no place like home. All these guys, they travel to this place. Yeah, of course they feel home there because the UK, they welcome them, they give them care and everything, and then they give back, and in return they still give back to UK. That's what they have to give. That they cannot give UK money or anything, but they have to give them the talent that they have.
Yeah.
But still, if Nigeria had been like this, bro, they will do it more in Nigeria, more and more and more.
Yeah.
Feeling so free, happy, and loving all the time.
So I think for what you said, my contribution to that was I saw one video from Wadmaya when he was at the airport and he met some four, I think four ladies that were traveling to UK. They they were all studied in nursing in Ghana, and they didn't get work, they didn't get job here, and now they are moving to UK for job. So I was like, so why the government don't see those things and trying to find solution to all those all those problems and solve it? Could you believe there are some people that have been at home, they have completed school around 2016, 17, 18, 19 as a nursing, then they are still at home without job. So I think such people, if there is any opportunity in different country, they will go.
For
So
sure.
meaning our leaders are not,
Yeah,
they don't care about us.
aside from Nigeria, the African leaders in general, they also have to, up their game. They have their
Yeah.
own. Understand? But Nigeria, you know why our own is too
Because
Nigeria
you are too much.
We are too much, and then, bro, people outside that seeing what we have.
Because Nigeria,
it's like you see somebody like this, you know that this guy is supposed to be. This guy knows a lot that he's not supposed to be in this level.
Yeah.
So everybody will watch him will be surprised, man. Why is this guy still here? Why is this guy still here?
Because upon everything that is happening in Nigeria, you for electricity issues and those stuff, you guys still find a way to survive.
Yeah,
if like it was Ghana that we don't have lights,
I'm telling you, bro.
like by now we are not in
If
that
you have
position.
there are some mind that's why I told you, like, why our own is too much is because of what people are saying that it's not
Yes.
supposed to be. Imagine these people, they don't have this, but they're able to do this.
Yeah.
That's what people are looking at. So if you have the minor things that
facilities.
people have, like electricity is not a problem for you.
No.
Even water is not even a problem for you guys. If you have just these two things in Nigeria, bro, I'm telling you, 50 to 70% of people who wanted to leave might reconsider,
They will stay.
because now we have something. There are people that, me for instance, electricity has been my major issue. Understand? When I was in
I
Nigeria
think it's
working,
because of electricity. That's why you came to.
that's one of the reason why I came here to Ghana.
Yeah. So
So it's not as if maybe Ghana is developed or no, bro.
No.
I just needed something that Nigerian government could not give us. Let me even work.
Yeah.
Let me even work by myself and see. Understand? So Nigeria is a good country, great country with great potentials, and we have we have individuals who are really talented. If we can manage at least to get a good leadership that will be honest, that will be simple, and that will not be greedy, that will not listen to, because one of the things that, like for instance, the electricity part now, maybe it might be because of a leader, one of the politicians now, that they are into importation of solar and all these
That one
things.
we don't know anything about. So let's
Yeah, we don't
end
know,
there.
but I'm telling you, I'm just giving an instance. You understand? It might be the reason why, because that's the thing. It might be the reason why. You never
So
know.
meaning you are not getting light because of someone's interest.
Yeah, because I kept on imagining, like, why is it that there is light? The light is not a problem here, but it's a big problem for us in Nigeria. So why?
Because
At least let's start from there.
I think we the same before 2016 we were having the same crisis, and we changed the government and everything was okay. So and now too we are facing a bit of those kind of light off and on. It can go off like
Bro, I've been here. You can only go off maybe highest 5 minutes, bro. And that can happen, bro. That's like maybe after some. It rarely happen, and if it happens, like maybe 5 minutes or maximum time is
1 hour.
1 hour. But yeah,
It
it rarely
comes up.
happens, bro. That's lie. That's too. If it was Nigeria, we are doing this by now, bro. Maybe they've taken the light and then
The place is
the
that.
next time they will bring it to the next tomorrow.
So we will wait just tomorrow. Yeah, it's okay, guys. So, guys, we will end up here. We will continue to bring you more episode about.
Yeah, and guys, man, this guy Tayo is very good. You can subscribe to his channel. It's really good. I started watching his content recently, so he's a very creative content creator. I like his content. It's good.
So our next episode will be what? Should we do? Should we do another video about Tayo?
Yeah, I think we should look into more of his video and then try to let's see what this one will give.
Yeah.
And then we can look more into his video and then bring out some things that people might not be able to figure out.
When it comes to Africa, I place my YouTubers, those that they create content, and I think Tayo is my first, then my own Wadmaya is my second, and then Steve is my third. I love those people, and I love Tayo because of how he comes out with his content. Even though Wadmaya is Ghanaian and also the oldest one in this YouTube thing, but I love Tayo content. Like how he comes out with his content and those things. So
It's good, and then he's pointing out some things that really makes sense. If only the leaders can even be watching this, at least it will help. But I don't think they see all these things. I don't know where they are, but I don't think, because if they see all this, it will help to see where even if they cannot hear from their officials, they let them watch the people and see what people are saying.
yeah. So guys, we'll end here. See you next time. See you tomorrow. We'll come out with another episode. Yeah, I'm Andrew, and
My name is Chris.
Slow rewind, stop the trying to blow.